When you listen with your whole body, you are being listening. There's one human helping the other human to move from what they say to what they think to what they mean. When you be listening rather than do listening, I suspect doing listening is what you're inferring from performative.
Yeah.
And you can do listening. And what a speaker interprets from that is something that's very transactional, which is possibly a great starting point. But I want to zoom in. I just wish if people knew these three numbers, they would understand why it's critical not to listen actively, exclusively to what people say and paraphrase it back to them, because that does not progress the dialogue, what will make this a great conversation. It is transactional, not transformative, when you actively listen. An active listener is trying to make sense of the conversation exclusively from their point of view, not from the third position, which is you, the speaker, and the dialogue. The dialogue is the third position, this abstract place where we want to make progress. So to move from transactional to transformative, so they move from being seen to being valued and heard, is these three numbers will liberate the way you think about listening. 125, 400, and 900. 125 words per minute. That is the speaker's speaking speed on average. The range, about 125 to 150. You can listen much faster, up to 4 times faster. You know you can listen to YouTube videos, and quite possibly you're listening to this podcast at 1.5 times speed. 900 is the most important number here, though. 900 is the thinking speed of the speaker. Now, if you work in collaborative, competitive, or high conflict environments that require creativity, you may be thinking at up to 1,600 words per minute. But just pause for a moment and think about that maths. If I'm thinking at 900 words per minute and I can only speak at 125, if I actively listen to the first 125 words that somebody says and paraphrase that, I am actively listening and paraphrasing to 14% of what somebody thinks, to 14% of what somebody means, to 14% of the possibilities in a conversation. Now, if you just ask one more question, you could double the possibility that you could help all of us make progress. If you want to go by steps, yes, you can actively listen to somebody. They will feel heard. Will they feel seen and valued? Probably not.